So the Canadian Liberal government believes that they can go tariff for tariff, toe for toe, elbows up with the United States and make them pay economically with all of these reciprocal tariffs and not have any consequence on Canadian people. But what we should have just learned from Doug Ford's messing around with all of this is that our economy in Canada cannot sustain or withstand any kind of ridiculous attacks toward the US because it doesn't matter to them as much. Yes, okay, we can threaten to turn off their power, elbows up, but here's the thing. The reality is, elbows up, you're just going to get the elbows grabbed and they get thrown to the ground because that's just how the economy works. That's just the size of the American economy. You can't fight this that way. It's not going to work. You are not going to be able to stop the tariffs by threatening 25% taxes on their electricity, or worse, even turning it off, leaving innocent citizens out in the cold because you're mad at Donald Trump. Now, look, I get it. You're frustrated. This sucks. Donald Trump's an idiot. We all understand that. There's nobody who denies that. Conservative, liberal, NDP, doesn't matter who you are, Donald Trump's an idiot. Okay? But we have an idiotic government who continues to threaten and continues to push as if they're going to have some sort of massive economic impact on the United States. And that's not the way this is going to work. It's going to work exactly the same as it just worked with the electricity taxes that Doug Ford was trying to put on there. Now, again, I'm a Doug Ford supporter. I voted for Doug Ford, but and as we all know from these comments on my videos from before, I'm definitely conservative. I'm voting Pierre Poilievre. The reason that I'm doing that, though, is not because Pierre Poilievre is some kind of MAGA, which we know he's not, although liberals would like to really, really circle back on that. The other thing is that he has similarities to Donald Trump. Okay, well, he is a conservative. I mean, if that's what you mean, then who cares? Because there are other conservatives in this world that aren't Donald Trump. So get over yourself. But the other thing is, um, the way he's speaking about how he will respond to this is the correct way to respond to this. You only respond where we can build it ourselves or where we can get it or send it elsewhere. That's the only place Canada can afford to respond to these tariffs. Canada cannot afford to just outlandishly and outright tariff everything else that's going to the US. We can't do that because our economy is not that size. We cannot compete with their economy.